Well, you know this guy is the great Magic Johnson. Magic, what's up, man?
Kevin, I'm okay. And John is from my hometown of Lansing. As you can see, 18 innings took my voice.
He took mine too, Magic.
Two great Spartans. I love that. Smoltz to Magic. Magic, listen, obviously you're amazing. And watching Ohtani, I just want to see from your eyes, what's amazed even you? You did it all, right? So what's been the most amazing thing just watching him?
I think, we see a generational talent. We've seen Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, and he's in that rare era. He's doing things that we've never seen before, pitch and hit. And then last night, 9 for 9, 2 home runs. I mean, the guy is just unbelievable. He's captivated the fans all over the world, and he's a celebrity, not just a baseball player. Just like these 3 gentlemen, he's a celebrity, and that's great to see, and it's great for baseball.
Well, Magic, let me ask you this. You've been here. You've seen stars. L.A. makes stars. Stars come to L.A. You've been here yourself. Kobe, Shaq, Gretzky came to L.A. How does Ohtani mania compare to those other guys?
It's the same, other than they didn't own a country. See, because he owns Japan, right? And the same impact. The fans love him. I think it's more like Kobe, and the type of impact that he's made on the field and off the field. He's a humble young man, and he's serious about becoming the best baseball player we've ever seen.
So, Irv, I got to tell you, we've been having so much fun all month covering your team, the Dodgers. You guys are phenomenal. But I was trying to find a comp, and I thought I found one last night. 1980, Kareem gets her cap. And you say, have no fear, Magic is here. Then you go out and play all 5 positions. You score 42, 15 rebounds, 7 assists. MVP as a 19, 20-year-old. That's 45 years. We haven't seen that. We'll probably never see that again. With Shohei, what is it about him that the fans at home don't know that make him so special?
He's the hardest worker on the Dodger team and probably in baseball. He cares about his body. He takes care of himself. He's intense about, playing the game the right way. And then he came here to win, right? He had been losing all those years with the Angels. He wanted to win and play in the World Series, and he's been able to do that and do it quite well. So thank God for guys like Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Dave Roberts, our manager, because they taught him how to win and also helped them taking the pressure off of him. See, we all need that. When I came in as a rookie, Kareem took the pressure off of me. So that's what it's all about. And
that's Magic talk.
And I'm still mad at you because your Minnesota Timberwolves took it to my Lakers. I'm still mad at you.
Well, hey, now that you went down that path, the Lakers beat the Timberwolves the other day and they'll play tomorrow. Now you even.
But it's not the same during the regular season. He did it in the playoffs.
Hey, I got to tell you, Magic, last night you brought up Freddie Freeman. Okay, that guy over there, Ohtani, he's in another level. He's in his own bubble. But you guys have so many superstars in the ball club that make that Dodgers team so compact. Then I saw Freddie Freeman last night hitting a home run. But I was sitting right here last year when he hit that grand slam. It seemed like I was having flashbacks. What this guy bring to the table for this ball club?
Well, that consistent professional who is not afraid of the big moment. And when you're not afraid of the big moment and you're used to delivering, he's going to deliver. And he's helped all the other guys. Mookie gives him a lot of credit, helping him become even a better hitter, right? And so, but he's a leader in the clubhouse. And what I like about him, he comes to work every single day. And then give Kershaw, Freddie, Mookie, see, they're all our leaders. Make sure everybody comes ready and prepared to play. And then Dave Roberts has done a masterful job of handling all the personalities and all the superstars.
I got one more question for you, man. Take your heart out of this for a second. I want you to be honest with me.
Okay.
Is this a Lakers town or a Dodgers town? Take your time.
I don't have to take my time. I know it's still a Laker town, but here come the Dodgers.
Okay.
And they put a lot of pressure on the Lakers. But now one man on both teams, Mark Walters, and I want to give him a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Mark Walters, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be where we are today. He brought all of us in as owners. He promised the fan he was going to put a great product out on field, and he's done just that. And now he's the Laker owner, and I think he'll do the same for the Lakers too.
Let me clear this up. This is a magic town right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We got to get Magic some hot tea. If we go 18 again, Magic, we need you in there. All right, predictions. I think I know who you think's winning tonight, but give it to us anyway.
Well, I'm going to always go with my Dodgers, with Shohei on the mound. And, this team has been coming through all season long. And I believe in the Dodgers, and I think we're going to pull this off tonight. But thank you for putting me on with all these Hall of Famers.
It's a pleasure.
That's what I love. I love these guys, Kevin.
We love you too, Magic.
They have inspired me on the court, but off the court too. Business, entrepreneurship, everything. God bless y'all. Thanks for having me on, man.
Dodger Stadium, they haven't left yet. What a result after the record-setting marathon of Game 3 with Jake Peavy, Yonder Alonso, Matt Vasgersian. That went the way some people may have seen it coming, because somebody was saying, some very smart person said before the game, I think it was Jake, somebody's going to have a hangover tonight. We didn't know which side. Turns out it wasn't the Toronto Blue Jays.
No, it absolutely wasn't. This Toronto team showed us that they're resilient, as their manager, John Schneider, has told us time and time again, bouncing back yet again. You could feel a malaise over the workout today. Guys getting in a little bit later than they normally was. Not a whole lot of action on the field. This Toronto team regrouped without George Springer, answered the bell in a big way. Dodgers did look a little hazy.
Well, I personally felt like they had no choice. They had to play with urgency. If they wanted to continue this series being a hard-fought series, this is what it was going to take. You had to win tonight to have any chance, right? So urgency was key. I think Toronto has shown throughout the postseason they've played with urgency. It doesn't matter if they're on the road. It doesn't matter if they're at home. You got to win tonight. And when they've done that in the postseason where it's a must-win, they pretty much answered the bell.
We were coming to the game today, and we were on a text chain with our producers, and the question was, what does Toronto need to have happen to get back in the series? And your response was, bottom of the lineup needs to contribute. Check. Shane Bieber needs to be good. Check. Vlad Guerrero needs to hit for power.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, he's just so good. And, we've seen it obviously throughout the whole season, but even more so in the postseason. It just doesn't matter what you throw to him. It could be the fastball, it could be the non-fastball, but he's just so smart. He understands the moment, and the moment's not too big, and he's able to slow everything down. I'm going to take you into that first at-bat. It was the fastball, and after that, it was pretty much sweeper. That's all he saw. And then I got me thinking, okay, you got me with the sweeper. Pretty much this is the storyline and how you're going to get me out. Okay, let's go to the second at bat. Start him off again with a slider. Throws that little fastball after this curveball just to kind of show him, hey, this is what I'm on, this fastball. Let's see if I can get you off the sweeper. And all of a sudden he's thinking, wait a minute, that spin's got to come at some point. I got to stay back. It's going to happen. Sure enough, he gets the sweeper. See ya. 1-1 game, and this is who he is. He puts you to bed, he puts you to sleep, kind of puts you in a numb phase where you think you've got him, and you don't. That's how his father was, and that's how he is. It's just a better version of what his father used to do. This is who he is, man. He is so good. He is that guy that's always hunting, but he's hunting smartly, and I think that's what he did tonight against Ohtani.
He takes his hits as he has. When he gets balls in the middle of the plate, he looks to do damage. Just for time and time again, this guy has been called upon to be the savior of this team trying to punch through. He answers yet again tonight.
So if we're going to talk about the night that both of the super-duper stars had on each side of this matchup, great night for Vlad and the Blue Jays, an ordinary night for Shohei Ohtani by his own lofty standards. 2 homers in Game 3. He was unbelievable. And in Game 4, 0 for 3 at the plate. On the mound, he went 6 innings. That was big to give him some length. but he got knocked around a little bit, 4 runs on 6 hits, and he's about ready to meet the media here with the help of his interpreter, Will Ayrton.
What time did you get to bed, and did you feel any differently today on the mound than you do during a normal start?
何時間寝れたと何時に寝たかと
何時間ですか、2時ぐらいにベッドには行きました。はい。まあそれなりに睡眠は取れましたし、昨日はまあ長い試合でしたけど、はい。まあなるべく寝れるようには努めました。
Slept at 2 a.m. Felt pretty good about being able to have quality sleep, and yeah.
And then did you felt about the same as you normally do during a start?
そうですね。はい。体調というかまあそれなりの体調ではマウンドには行くことができたので、はい。
Yes, I was able to get on the mound in pretty good condition.
About 6 rows back in the right center, Fabian.
Yeah, Shohei, why do you think you guys as an offense maybe haven't quite been able to click in October quite like you were able to during the regular season?
10月打線がなかなか打てない中、何か理由はありますかと。
というかまあポストシーズンはもちろん対戦するピッチャー、素晴らしいピッチャーばかりですし、まあそのチームの中でもいいチームの中でもいい投手たちがまあもちろん投げてはくるので、なかなかこう数字上はまあ差が出やすいというか、そういうことはあるかなとは思いますけど、その中でまあみんながチームの方針としてやるべきことをしっかりできれば最低限のヒットの中で得点できるんじゃないかなと思ってます。
We're facing quality arms this time of the year against really good teams, and we're facing the top of the best of the best. So I think it's not that easy, but at the same time, we could do at least the bare minimum, and to be able to put up some runs.
2 rows behind the last, Bill.
I know last night was a weird game because of all the intentional walks, but generally, what are the differences that you find in how teams pitch you when the guys ahead of you get on base as opposed to tonight when they don't get on base?
まあ敬遠も昨日はありましたけども、その走者がいる中いない中でのその相手のピッチャーの攻め方っていうのはちょっと違うと思うんですけど、何か感じたりしてましたか？
まあそれはポストシーズンに限らず、ランナーがいる場面いない場面、まあどこにランナーがいるかによっても多少こう変わってはくるのかなと思いますけど、基本的にはまあシーズン中から何回も言ってますけど、まあストライクを振る、ボールを見逃すっていう、まあシンプルにそれさえできればどんな球が来てもストライクを打つことはできるので、まあどんな試合でもやることは基本的には変わらないかなと思ってます。
Regardless of postseason or regular season, I think when there's guys on base versus not on base, you're just going to see just different ways of being attacked. But my approach is pretty simple. I swing at strikes and don't swing at balls, and that's how I evaluate myself.
Standing against the left wall, Joel.
When your team uses as many pitchers in as long a game as last night, does the start today feel any different for how much length you feel you have to give and quality you have to give?
特に昨日の試合の中で部活で使われている中、今日はちょっと長いイニング投げないといけないっていうのは感じてました。
それはもちろんそうですね。それはレギュラーシーズンもそうです。ポストシーズンで昨日みたいに、まあなかなかあれぐらい長い試合ってのはないと思いますけど、スターティングピッチャーとしては、まあ最低でも6回、まあ今日はもちろん7回まで投げ切れれば一番良かったですけど、まあそこができなかったのが悔やまれるところかなと思います。
Yes, I did. Whether that's during the regular season or the postseason, my goal is to be able to pitch 6 innings, and in this situation, this game, I wanted to go 7. And it was regrettable that I wasn't able to finish that inning.
Did 2 more in English?
Well, we expect so much from Shohei Ohtani every time he steps onto the field, whether it's on the mound or at the plate. It wasn't a terrible start by anybody's standards. He pitched well, just not as good as his counterpart tonight as the Blue Jays get back into the series with a Game 4 win. Speaking of his counterpart, let's talk about what Shane Bieber did, working with no safety net after Johnny Holstaff pitched in Game 3, 81 pitches. He was super efficient, leaned on the cutter a lot in Game 4, and in fact, that's among the things that we'll visit with the Game 4 winning pitcher about as we're joined by Shane Bieber. Congratulations on a great start, man. Had to feel good.